connection because he's performed over the I think last week or last week he was able to perform to a massive crowd. So it was only right that yes, since Manchester City is from the United Kingdom and they are in the finals, Burna Boy go represent and all that. So I think it's a big win for them and the team, and we are hoping that one day Ghana would get there.
Okay, exactly. Because we equally have, you know, all this talent trying so hard. So obviously it's not gonna be easy, but they will get there.
Yes.
They will get with our support, of course.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Let's just pray for them so they get there for us. So let's do this one. Ajagraja's seat is just decorated with horns and has no power. Evangelist Dinah Asamoah, where a beef for Fanny and see, let's have a look at this one. We'll talk more.
Well, the media, the minimum American say, Sa Usi na one three Yamia or Tranquilano Abosom. And I say, oh, Nipa. And on an American will say, Akunyano Ghana Frontier, say, he knew a bit my you. A binum sang or Mudia who so many Prajapati in that. A binum there were any aquariums who are being power, Mujacono plans, air baby. Didn't answer what brabo ye, now him Wakuma ne Wajinia. Said your more campire semi. Yampire, many better in the theatre. A winning a mentem.
Okay, so that was Evangelist Dinah Asamoah for you. Where you know, yes, it beef na Asha say about Bekoso, but I don't know. Ajagraja, you know, he doesn't go anywhere without his seat.
Yes, that's what he believes in. You see, you can also believe in something, and all that. Me, I can believe. I don't go anywhere with something.
Okay.
You know,
our president is even one typical example. He doesn't go anywhere without his seat.
He doesn't sit on anybody's seat and all that. So he believes that this is him.
Okay.
So when you invite him to his space, I'm sure he tells you that, oh, this. So I'll come in my own seat. Whether it's spiritual, whether it's not, I'm not sure that he brought the seat there to scare anybody.
Right.
But it is what he believes in. So I don't see any reason why somebody should come and render his doing powerless.
Right.
At the same time, I can't sit here and tell you that there's power in it or
there
not.
Is no power.
But that is what he believes.
Right.
If Dinah someone believes that when she's going somewhere, she needs to cover her whole self with clothes.
Which she doesn't anymore. Okay, let's continue. Did I say anything?
I didn't anything. Okay.
Right.
She does her own thing. She believes that when she's going somewhere, she needs to cover her or put on makeup. She does it. Nobody complains. Right. So let's just flow. It's a free world.
Right. Exactly. So I was telling you about this. I think this thing had to do with the is it Nogoport the other time.
Yeah.
I told you one thing I hate in this life is somebody trying to condemn others' belief.
Yeah.
You believe however you would dress or whatever part you think is the best.
Yeah.
So if anybody is also doing something, you don't have to,
condemn.
Yes, condemn them as if everything about you is better or perfect. No. If he believes that he can't sit on anybody's seat, that is him. After all, when he came with his own seat. He didn't ask them to, manufacture a new seat for him. He came with his own seat. The most important thing is that he came, he delivered. He had to come and, join for a program or whatever. And he did. So with his seat, what does that got to do with her? Because you are saying that you dress the way you want. You do your makeup. Nobody is doing anything to you.
Yeah.
Why can't we leave others to be themselves?
I think I'm going to get in trouble for this.
No,
for passing this comment.
No, you
I think it's a
trouble.
thing with most Christians and Africans. The reason I say that is
we see ourselves to be perfect and others are not. What is that kind of behavior?
But the moment I think Christianity, in my understanding, should be welcoming,
right,
and all that. But if you are being judgmental or you are trying to render somebody powerless, or I don't want to use useless, but render a certain group of people in a certain way, I think it wouldn't be okay for all of us to live in the same environment. So believe in what you believe in. So far as it is not affecting me or against the law.
It's not eating your food.
let's just leave it.
Maybe she's not been in the news for some time now, so maybe she just wanted to just come up and say something so that people will talk about it.
I remember
But
in the same interview,
right.
A+ said, Dana Samoa, Nyame Nyawodiao. God is for everybody.
Exactly.
Let's just leave it
Exactly.
there.
Because traditionalists, they believe that they are serving the same God.
Yeah.
Muslims believe they are serving the same God.
Yeah.
You get it? Christians believe they are serving the same God. Because you are not God. We don't even know the true God. Like the true channel. Everybody think their channel is the best.
Right, yeah.
So don't go and condemn somebody. You get it? Don't go and condemn anybody. So
Let's
we'll
just see what happens. As I
Do
said,
we-
let's do
do
the
we still
last
have
one.
time?
Let's do the last one. Then we'll go.
Okay, so this one says that another Nigerian called Dami set to break Hilda Bassi's longest cooking world record. She is going for 120 hours. So let's have a look at that one. We'll talk more about it.
Hand of Jehovah is at work in my life. The Spirit of Yahweh is at work in my heart. Everywhere that I go, everything that I do, all I see is grace.
So yeah, there you have it. I mean, Hilda Bassi, not so long ago, we know that he undertook the same challenge, and after now, I think her record has not been. She has not
I
been.
think
recorded
it's
with
still being reviewed and all that's
Is it not taking too
officially.
much long?
No, they need to. They need to. You see, a lot of stuff goes into it, and
Right.
they are also doing their checks and balances. They're
Okay.
also checking to see if really she deserves it,
deserves
and then they'll give it to her. But me, I don't.
Right.
I don't see what Dami is doing. Because
Why?
let a like challenge.
You don't see what she's
I know
doing, as in
records
what?
records are meant to be broken,
Bassi's-
but
her own has not been given to her, or what?
more
her
like
awards has not been
yeah,
given
it's still
to her.
been reviewed by the Guinness Book of Records.
Okay, so because of that, nobody can try anything that Bassi did. And then from what I also hear, I heard when it comes to Guinness,
Book of Records.
yes, it takes like, if somebody breaks a particular record, it takes like 3 years before another person can go for the same records. So other people are saying, the social media, I think it has broken into two.
Yeah.
Some section are saying, go girl, do your thing. Other people are saying that, nah, this girl, she a witch. That's what people are saying. That somebody did this. She has not been, accorded yet with the what it was. Is it a certificate or
Certificate,
awards
yeah.
that should be given to her? Why should you go for the same thing? But to me,
What do you think?
if I don't see anything wrong with it anyway, but if with the recognition that she wants, if those people have a standard that it takes 3 years
Mhm.
before, let's say, a person breaks a record, okay, from the record they have not accorded a Bassi yet.
Yes.
So that means if
It's
she's
still-
able
it's
to
still
break that
open,
record,
yes.
they would. That
They'll
means Bassi's
review
own
both
would
of them and
will
see.
go to the drain. Oh, okay, so I now see where this whole argument is coming from. So yeah, she's doing her thing. She's a level 300 student. Yes, she's in the university.
You can go and learn. You are going to break records.
Oh, Len saying we are saying Obi and baby and Kopon Beshrano. So I
let's see.
say. So yeah, people are talking about it that she should have waited for we to know the fate of Bassi before jumping in. But hey, she's doing her thing. Who knows? Maybe she'll be able to break the record. I mean, she's looking at 120
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah,
Hilda did
120
100.
hours, 100.
Yeah.
She wants to add more. Charlie, guys, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see.
As a show.
And show me, but I don't see. Definitely, it's not me to dictate. Guys, there you have it. Trends for the day or stories for the day. We'll go for a quick break. When we come back, we dive straight into the big conversation. As I said, we talk about movies, and then we'll talk about gospel music as well.
munim no, eba mobile phones, television, air condition, speakers, computers, laptops. Munim say Franco Trading Enterprise, and that's so ye number 1. Say open phones, papa pan and one kadie, and the border from so called phones bit to say Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, Infinix, Huawei, STG, Alcatel, and the phone via open via Simubia, and Franco Trading Enterprise. Boraya shop bia e wagana ha fa na bia na kopa wo de afei so ma mo pese mutunu do sopo me che bebre ne dodo na atu no e Franco Trading Enterprise. Franco Trading Enterprise e phone papa and accessories papa ahimfie.
Se wo ofese dey na o ka anya utumi luzu bibia bi enu ti na Edu Motors ewo ho wo ka ye dada uni sika Motors ono be yen hyehyɛ ama o ka afoforo Edu Motors nti truck ni taxi drivers bebre wo kroma omo ye car owners for driver's license 2 passport pictures and 2 guarantors omo ni wachi enko Edu Motors netu ya 10% of car na open bo why ye car owner wie ni aka no obetua no small Edu Motors dia ho to aba insurance no obetwa man free na se we engine no kra say a omo ba ko asem free to America koye head office e wo Kaso Widiba Road Barrier Junction baby a wona ho a me pato G number we ne frɛ je betche we Edu Motors branch e be wo no akwaje wo car
0594 753 989 ana 0266 633 017
Edu Motors, your light has come.
Are you sick or you want to check your health status? Then Chris Ford Hospital and Diagnostic Center is the best choice for you.
At Chris Ford Hospital and Diagnostic Center, we have the best doctors who are specialists in MRI, laboratory services, inpatient care, specialist care, and emergency services.
We have CT scan, X-ray, ultrasound, ENT, ophthalmology, and mammography.
The gynecology, pediatrics, pharmacy, ambulance services, and not forgetting our morgue.
We accept NHIS and any accredited private insurance.
Call us on 050 6675 037.
You can locate us at Dome near Parakou Estate adjacent CFCC Church.
Chris Ford Hospital and Diagnostic Center. We care.
Sayeka lifestyle in fashion. Look no further. Nabra Patrick Designs and Training Institute. Your fashion design, male and female attire. Yeah, ICT training, cosmetology, catering, decor. The new course I had only your kente weaving. Your 6 month, 1 year, and 1.5 year. Your weekdays and weekend sessions. Time, morning, afternoon, and evening. BTI affiliated to NVTI.
I had challenges where I was before, but when I came here, it was just fantastic.
I see na benya foundation say almost settle my dreams on person come my prophet now the best.
Locate us at Bokwasa Festus bus stop Accra, Ghana. Friend, it was 024 675 6718 030 396 0215. Perfect Training Institute. We are one big family.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the studio. So for the big conversation, yeah, I have Martino here, and I have Ralph Abel. Ralph Abel is a gospel musician, and yes, we're going to talk about his new song. And he is signed to Highly Spiritual. Talk about how signing and chopping Highly Spiritual money they like and all that. But Martino is here to talk about editing and filmmaking. And let's start with yes, so let's start with the gospel. Ralph, good morning.
Good morning. Sir.
Everything cool?
Everything cool.
I like the way you humble yourself. You just smile and say. But first and foremost, who is Ralph Abel?
Okay, so Ralph Abel is urban gospel artist. Yeah, I preach the word of God through music.
Okay.
Yeah, so the name Ralph Abel is my real name, and
Ralph Abel.
Yeah, is a short form of my name.
Okay.
It's Raphael Anyable.
Okay.
And I'm chosen Ralph.
Abel.
And the Anyable, the last part, Abel. Yeah,
Okay.
so Ralph Abel, yeah.
How long have you been doing this, and what inspired the gospel side of the music? Because as you know, we have divided it to gospel and secular.
Yeah.
And as a young guy there, like if I sound some romantic song to some girl be there who will be good and all that. But why the gospel side?
Okay, so first of all, one thing I believe about what I'm doing is calling.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I started doing secular raps. Yeah,
Okay.
before way back in high school. Yeah, so one thing I believe with this journey, and also I started with a group.
Okay.
Which currently they are all
Nowhere to
now
be
doing
found.
secular.
Okay.
And they are outside. So one thing I believe about this journey is calling. Yeah.
Okay, I'll come back to you on it. Martino, the education there, we need more. But first and foremost, Martino is a filmmaker, editor, director. What? No, I don't feel list what everything they do.
Oh, it's just everything direct.
Well, Martino, the conversation with secular will be in the circles of editing for us today. And I know even with musical videos too, they are editing in it.
Right.
When we say editing, what is it?
Oh, like editing will have there's a general definition for editing which Wikipedia clearly says, but for storytellers we put like pieces of images, to come up to tell like a reasonable story, a story that is consumable to the consumer. So putting pieces of ideas into as a storyteller, into a one form of a story. And he also has like a different approach to it as an editor. So every editor has their own style to what kind of story they tell. So every story has a feel. So if it's documentary, we have people who are like specialized in documentary editing. The same way we have people who are specialized in film, let's say drama, entertainment and stuff. The same way it comes to music video. There are people who are specialized in music video editing. But these are all forms of storytelling, which a storyteller who is an editor put them into those pieces together to tell that full story. It's like a tailor. When you give the tailor
the material, the fabric,
you tell the tailor the design you want to put on. He has to cut them into small pieces. So cutting all those pieces, he has to put those pieces to come up with a shape that you want. So tailors are like edit. So editing is more of like stitches, So we stitch all the pieces of rushes together to form a whole footage.
Okay, so if a music video, a documentary, or a film doesn't appear right, can we blame the editors?
Not entirely, because the director is the last say on bench. So as a director, your work doesn't end on set. Your work ends on post-production. So we used to say that on set the director is married to the cinematographer. Then on post-production the director is married to the editor. You get me? So not entirely, but you can't be blamed depending on what exactly are they talking about on the edit. If it has to be technical, and you the editor also miss that point, because yes, when it comes to post-production you have a technical eye more than the director in a way, because that's your field. You get me? So it's not entirely.
God is African, and if I other movies and documentary. I'll come to the technicalities and what really goes into it and how you think, because in this same room I had an interview with Yvonne Nelson.
Okay.
And then as part of the questions, I asked her what are the difficulties she is facing as a filmmaker or a producer, and she says that Ghana here we don't have editors, or let's say the right editors. Her reason being that if an editor says that your material would be ready on Friday, you don't get it done on Friday. It extends, which is cost essential. Maybe the person has to release the music video this particular time. Maybe the movie has to be premiered this particular time and all that. I'll come to you about her statement and how you react to it. But let me come to you, Ralph. How have you seen the gospel world now? Do you think is an area where more of improvements needs to be done as compared to back then, or as compared to the secular side?
Yes, and one thing I believe is that, you see, when you realize, when you compare way back to nowadays, there's a lot of improvement now. There have been a lot of improvement, because even talking about even our music videos, you see, there are a lot of difference now.
No flowers and things.
No flowers. And I believe we are still working hard to get to that standard.
But when it comes to where do you get inspiration from? Are you part of the people who just read the Bible and it dawns on you that let's do the song? But how are you inspired to write your songs and doing music?
Okay, so one thing is reading the Bible, and also listening to men of God.
Okay.
Yeah. So even sermon, sometimes when I even go to church and I listen to sermon, I'll be like, no, this sermon is a whole song for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and even sometimes to what I go through daily.
Yeah.
So even with the song that we are doing now, the Kaime, I wrote it during the COVID time.
Okay.
You see, and even within that moment, I lost a friend, and I was like, wow, what's happening? Yeah. So that's why I came up with the Kaime song.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The Kaime song. This one I had a chance to listen to it. I think it's going to go down to in one of the songs I'll be listening to from time to time. But you're signed to Highly Spiritual. How is it like over there? Is BBI a smooth man? Because being an individual artist is difficult, but having somebody to help you, we presume it's easy. Is that so?
Yes, it's cool.
It's
comparing it to maybe individual or independent artists, being with people or being with a team is cool. It's very, very cool. Yeah.
Okay, Martino, back to you. How would you react to Yvonne's statement about editors? I've been wanting to ask editors the same question, because if the producer is saying so, there are no editors in Ghana. But yet still movies are coming that Ghanaian editors are under it. Movies are coming that you are under. Off head, like Oh God is African like this, you are the one who edited it. So why do you think she made that statement, and how do you react to it?
Okay, so with this thing about what Yvonne said has been an issue among crew for time to time now, and most of us decided to let go because that was a cheap talk, right?
Okay.
Because I asked myself, so there was an article I wrote recently, and I was asking myself that if there are no editors in Ghana, then where are the producers? Do you understand? Because who employs the editor? Is the producer. Do you understand? So if you saying that, I think she made a mistake saying that there are no editors in Ghana. She should have quoted and say they are not good. If you are saying they are not good editors, you have to use some good editors in Ghana, because if you are saying not good editors, that means you are putting all the editors in one camp, which is wrong, because mind you, they are very good editors, but we can also say that they are not good producers in Ghana, because they are good producers. So there are some bad producers and there are some good producers. The same way there are some bad editors and there are some good. And the thing is, who is an editor? Do you understand? So, and what goes into edit?
Yeah.
So if Yvonne is saying there are no editors, then she's wrong. Do you understand? Because your experience with one or two people doesn't conclude the entire group of people. Do you understand? So my question is, to her also is going to be like, where does she stand as a producer? Because if you're a producer, you should know which editor you're employing, right? You should know what the editor brings on the table.
Yeah.
If you decided to employ like an immature producer, editor, then that is the result. They say garbage in, garbage out. So if you decide to employ an experienced editor, then you get an experienced job. Because if you come to me,
are you not expensive?
I'm expensive. Yeah, but like film is expensive, right? That is one problem about some producers in Ghana. We don't understand that the craft is expensive. Okay. Do you understand? And the craft needs time. You can't bring me a feature film and you expect me to finish a feature film under 1 month for you. You see, we are living in a system where it's hand to mouth.
Yeah.
There's no structure, right? There's nothing backing crew here in Ghana.
Yeah.
No one wakes up and thinking that, oh, I'm going to wake up in the morning and this organization or this association is going to call me and say, hey, Martino, there's this job coming in. Are you up for it? Blah, blah. We fight for ourselves. We look for our own jobs.
Okay.
Do you get me? The money comes and we have to pay certain things by ourselves. We are not getting anything from someone saying that this job is coming. You know, when you go out, for me, one thing I said is I don't do local jobs. If I'm doing a local job here in Ghana, I'm doing it for you because what? Maybe I know you, and you believe in my craft and you want me to touch your work. And even with that, no matter how I know you, we'll go back and forth. Pascal can tell you how we went back and forth with God is Africa. You know, when I was telling him, Papa, I don't think I'm going to do this. Do you get me? Because me going out there, sometimes I'll be here and I get caught. Like, let's just say I was talking to a team called FICA, and they're telling me it's association. This is the first. I have no idea. But you know, the other association that I'm in, right, outside Ghana, I get jobs from there. Do you understand? So then when I'm doing my work, I know, oh, this is coming from here. Their requirements, and their structure. So, oh, you are giving me a short film. It will take this number of days or this number of weeks to get a short film done. But we don't have that, because even in Ghana, everybody can come to you and just say, I'm giving you a feature film and I want to pay you 2K for feature film, 2,000 Ghana cedis for feature film, and you think that you've paid the person. So it is funny. Yeah, it's really, really funny. So if you are employing editors and you are paying them 2,000, 5,000, 3,000, and you expect the work to be done on the time you think works for you, then make sure you are shooting your film early. Okay, because if you bring 2,000 to my table and I'm getting an international and I have 6 months to do it, oh, I don't mind, I'll do it. But you can't bring me work that is like under 1 month or 2 months to do it and pay him like 3K or 4K or let's say 5K. At least the maximum they can go is like 5K, obviously. So, and I'm getting a job from somewhere where it is short film or short commercial, and it's paying me like that same 5K.
You rather do that?
You know how to do that. So that is the problem they had. You are employing editors where they have a lot to consume, and you are giving them tight schedule to finish. Your money is not good. Your delivery point is not enough. They are getting other jobs coming in, which is paying them better. They will dump it somewhere, right, and get this done, because that one is less better money. You are giving me more stress, less money. So that statement is wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I think if you want to have a good editor for your film, search for it.
Yeah.
You know, find them, pay them, and that is when you get a good job done. So back to God is African. Okay, I can't say how much Pascal paid me on the job. Yeah. You know, and I'm saying that it's based on relationship, because I've been under Pascal for some time, and me trying to, and I've been watching Pascal's film. But the question I asked Pascal, if I touch this film, where is it going?
Yeah.
You see, that's the problem. If you're not paying me, let that job bring me other jobs.
Yeah.
If you're a producer when your job is bringing me other jobs, then that means, you see, it tells me that you are doing your job right, because your film can't just go to Silverbird, and when it's done premiering, we don't see the film again. What have I done? Ask a lot of crew in Ghana. they've done a lot of job, but we are still at hand to mouth because our producers are not paying us what we're supposed to be getting.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So it is our individual way of getting international gigs or finding other alternative to raise money for ourselves is what is making us. So that is a loose stock.
It's a loose stock from it. So if I'm getting you right, the money needs to be good. Even if the money is not good and the money is medium, not low but medium, the job is supposed to also sell you, the editor, for you to get other offers.
Exactly.
It shouldn't just land at the silver bed. It shouldn't just land here.
They promote the artists.
It promotes
the film. Just go and the artists will wear their good uniforms or whatever costumes and climb the red carpet and go and take their shine. But they've forgotten that it is this crew behind, staying on the set number of days and post-production number of days to get this film done. But let an article be released. Let them release an article right now. It is hard. The only name that will be mentioned there will be the director.
Yes.
Which is wrong. Do you understand? When you go to Hollywood, when you go to Nollywood, even let's not go to Hollywood. Let's talk about Nollywood. Why are Nollywood crew are getting more jobs when international people come? Because when you go, there's record shows the number of films they've done and the people who made that film.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But in Ghana, we only focus on our stars, forgetting that the crew are the one making the stars.
Yes.
Last week you were asking why do we think an artist should be paid
Pay
better
more
than
better
I'm
than
saying
them.
that it depends. Because me as a brand, I'll charge you what I think it was for me. And yes, I keep saying that if you think you're a very good producer, then hire a good editor like me because I'll charge you. And I'll tell you the time I need to get into the work done. Because if you want a very good output, I'll give you a good output. So I need time to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in doing shabby job because I don't want to be a local champion where everybody will know me like, oh, Martino editor, and it's just Ghana. And even in Ghana, it could be just Accra. It's bad.
Really bad. Really
Yeah,
bad. I understand what you're saying. Let me come back to do you have anything to add to what he's saying? I saw you smiling and nodding to. You kind of agree with what he's saying in a way, right?
Yes,
some.
Yeah, but a lot.
A lot.
Though, yeah. Because it's almost like what happens in the music.
Okay.
Scene too, yeah. So.
Okay. Let Kaime is your new one. You spoke about writing it during the COVID time and all that. Is it an introduction to a body of work we are to expect, or is there going to be singles like this for some time?
Yeah. So currently, it's going to be singles.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not an EP or an album.
Yeah.
And that's what we are pushing now.
Okay.
The Kaime. Yeah. So I wrote a song during the COVID time, and the song was recorded like 2 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
And
what was holding it? Why didn't you just, after everything, you just bring it out? What was it? Money?
No structure.
Or the structure? What was holding you down?
But at least the music industry is doing well than the film industry. Yeah, but
that's another topic for another day.
Okay, so okay, so you know, I wanted a good video for it before the song. Yeah, I wanted a very good video for the song before the song comes out. Yeah, okay. I don't want the fact that I'll put the song out there and I'll be struggling, like I don't even know how to like the way we are saying structure. Yeah. So you know, putting song out there before shooting video is kind of stressful. Like you even how you even go about it is even,
you can't even go for TV interviews because there's nothing to show that.
Exactly. Yeah. And also how to even plan and everything about it. So I prefer doing everything down before putting it out there, so that when you put it out there, you can focus on the interviews and also the promotion.
Okay.
Yeah. So through that, and I met Kobe. Of excellence. Yeah. So I believe the time is also very important.
Yeah. Big ups to Kobe Melody. I think 2 years ago I had him here. He's also a very good videographer. He does well with music videos. I think if he's in the house today, I'll have him meet you. The two of you can work some magic, at least. But how are people responding to the tune? What are some of the comments you are getting?
Yeah. So far it's doing well. Yeah, and I keep seeing messages in my DM and also like calls and
No girls hit. Okay, no, you're a gospel person. I can't actually acoustic.
It's the future star.
He's the future star. But definitely, before we go, let's do your social media handles. Martin, I'll come to you on your last statement on this. So I know whenever we sit, we leave some of the conversations hanging and all that. But guys, the +233 made. Martino will have time on that one. But let's do social media handles and how people can reach you and some sense of appreciation. I know music is not easy, Charlie. To even go to the booth to go and record, sometimes your head no day by for trying and all that. Just show some sense of appreciation to people who have held you down.
Okay, so let me start with my. Okay, so let me start with my team. Yeah. So big shout out to Kobe Melody, Excellence Music, Highly Spiritual, and like everybody in Excellence Music, and also my family. I always call my because I know them personally. Like I'm almost by with everybody, so I call them my family. Big shout out to my family, like everybody. God bless you for supporting Rafebo Music, and also my social media handles. I'm the only one called Rafebo. So so RAF space ABLE on all social media handles, and the kind of music video is out on YouTube, and the song too is available on all
streaming
platforms, and also I want to put my like a number out there too, So if you want to reach me, 054 159 8520, 054 159 8520. So and also my mail, or you can DM me on Instagram if you want to support, if you want to book us for a show, so and everybody and yourself too.
No problem. Martino, let's wrap this whole. I know we've left it in the middle, and definitely as usual we'll do it again. Let's wrap this whole editing thing. I know you've made you've cleared the waves on what he once said, but let's wrap it. Any advice for a young editor out there?
Yeah, right. So what I would say is, editing is not a part-time job, right? It's not just something you wake up and you can. It's not something you just wake up and you call yourself editor. You need to skill yourself, you need to work hard, you need to learn, understand. You can't just come from school or know how to use one or two software and you said you're an editor. As an editor, you should understand what storytelling is. Okay, you should understand the flow of storytelling. Don't just limit yourself to one side of the story. Have an idea of every side of it, because music video, documentaries, drama, entertainment, everything, these are all storytelling. They have narrative inside, so get to understand where you stand as an editor. And also, yes, it is only Ghana that makes us feel like we've chosen the wrong career as filmmakers, but don't give up, because the career you've chosen is a very great career. Okay, so if it's not helping here in Ghana, let's hope it can get better, like we always say. So one day maybe your expertise will be seen, and Yvonne might even call you one day and say, hey, come and edit for me, because Yvonne will realize that truly they are good editors, because maybe because of her one or two reasons, she just classify all of us in one can. So don't give up, and don't say that editing is not good. It is good, because I know what editing has made me and what filmmaking has made me, so it can make you as well.
Guys, thank you so much for coming. And the next time you see Martino, we'll have a producer, so the two of them do battle it out. My name is Zonana Kweku BLISS. Thank you so much for watching.
Base TV, total enjoyment.
As you touch down at the Kotoka International Airport, We welcome you to our airport lounge in absolute class and elegance, ready to answer all your questions for your stay. For both international and intercity travelers, we bring you to the hotel in style with our 24-hour shuttle service. There's nothing more beautiful than walking into a lobby that feels like home. The charm on the faces of our service staff certainly makes your stay more enjoyable. With over 20 years of hospitality experience, we deliver elegance and excellence with a wide service mix of 101 luxurious rooms, 6 well-equipped conference rooms, and an ultra-modern boardroom equipped with video conferencing facilities, the new Sibo restaurant, our famous interactive Lunar Sky Terrace, a private heated swimming pool and pool bar, cafe shop, business center, gift shop, spa, and a gym. In a soothing and relaxing ambience, we bring you great daily offerings for our dinner buffet. Let's help you create unforgettable memories with our specially curated honeymoon package. Walk your partner into a room of bliss and adventure and trust our team to help you create those memories. Catch up with friends and family at our Lunar Sky Terrace and Lounge with a captivating view of the airport city. Grab a drink while the hustle and bustle die out of the traffic and save yourself the stress and fuel for a couple more days.
Sayeka Lifestyle in Fashion. Look no further. Nabra Patrick Designs and Training Institute. Your fashion design, male and female attire. Yeah, ICT training, cosmetology, catering, decor. The new course I had up and only your kente weaving. Your 6 month, 1 year, and 1.5 year. Your weekdays and weekend sessions. Time, morning, afternoon, and evening. BTI affiliated to NVTI.
I had challenges where I was before, but when I came here, it was just fantastic.
I see na benya foundation say almost settle o madwin some person pamade omumbra prophet now you're the best.
Locate us at Bokwasa Festus bus stop Accra, Ghana. Friend, it was 024-675-6718, 030-396-0215. Perfect Training Institute. We are one big family.
Homebase TV, total enjoyment.
Well, there's no such word as creeping or embarrassment when it comes to a man that's in love and that wants you.
Emmanuel, ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Right. So, what's the range of your prices for your guns?
So it depends on the one you're actually going for.
I mean, what does it range between what's the highest, what's the lowest?
That's what I am trying to say.
Okay.
I need to see exactly what you want, so I can really give you the actual thing that you want. Understand?
Right, I'm getting.
Because we have different types of gowns. We have fitted and a ball gown. We have gowns with pearls and other ones with stones. So all those things have to be put to consideration, sir. I don't just give you the actual amount, the actual price if I've not seen the gown that you're going for. So, yes, sir.
Okay.
You cannot love or own me, Dino. I'm taken. And I love the man who took me. Very soon, we'll be walking down the aisle. On a more serious note, my man is a very jealous person. And if he sees you this close to me, he will squeeze the life out of you. So quit trailing on me like you're paid to do that. Why don't you just let me go? Or do you want to create a scene here?
No.
So what do you want?
I want you. I want to have you. I want to own you. I want to turn your life around. And just like a queen that you are.
Oh my God. You're a joker, Dino. That is too much to ask. And Brian won't find this funny if he gets to find out. I'm married. Okay? Okay. Okay. I'll let you be my friend. Introduce you to my husband and probably invite you over for the wedding.
Friends.
Oh, no, Brian, please, stop! Help! Someone, please help me! Brian, please.
I've warned you, stay away from my woman! Fucking bastard!
No. Sorry.
Can I at least call you and talk to you sometime?
You know what? I'll get your number and give you a call.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let me have yours.
Here.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
What took you so long? Why did you go?
I was on a long call with Stella.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you sure everything's okay?
Yes, it's with me here.
All right.